So probably one of my coolest experiences had dealt with one of our female gorillas, and I was pregnant with my son last year, and I had just started to pop, I had just started to show, and she was very interested in my stomach all day long. And finally, you know, halfway through the day, I kind of walked over to her and I asked her, I was like, KidZoou, do you want to see my belly? And she got down and she made a gorilla grumble, which is their happy noise, and she poked it very tenderly in 3 different spots. And we totally shared a moment, and I knew that she understood what was going on, and it was pretty awesome. And when I told that story to all the other keepers, we all kind of got a little teared up, so it was pretty amazing.
The funny thing was, when I first became a keeper, I never wanted to work with reptiles. I was terrified of snakes and the mice and rats and everything, and it took about 5 years for me to get over that fear, and I've been here over 30 years now. I love reptiles, so that was pretty challenging, and my family never thought I would stick with it.
I think my favorite memory is when we used to do a free flight show with one of our Kias here up in the Rare Animal Conservation Center, and he knew the show so well and he loved doing it so much that he would anticipate every behavior, and he'd be way ahead of me. I didn't even have to give him a cue for most of his behaviors. He was just excited to come out, do the show for the public and get everyone's reaction and earn his treats.
Probably, you know, every year we have little guys like this one. We've hatched quite a few penguin chicks over the years, but every year when we have one, it's still fun.
Gus is just a really sweet giraffe, and I think he really brings out the best in people. So I really like doing behind-the-scene tours with him and being able to see people that really connect with him. And there's this one little boy who he was nonverbal, but he loved Gus so much, and I could just tell that they had this special connection.
I would say this past year when we did the rat training demonstration, just putting that all together and all the hard work and seeing it come to complete success with the rats running across the room, recycling and going through a maze, that was a pretty big deal in our world.
Wow, that's a hard one. That's like asking to pick a favorite kid. I guess my favorite memory so far is actually happened not that long ago. We've got these new cheetah girls who are they're very standoffish. They're cheetahs. They don't want anything to do with you. And so the first time we were in the yard with them and we ran the lure course, you know, they never ever came that close to us. But they had that moment of thought, like, do I go near them or do I follow my toy? Do I go near them or do I follow my toy? And they did, and they followed the toy and they ran right in front of us, and I was as floored as they were.